book out about the Oroville Dam Spillway Emergency, and we're happy to have one of the authors here with us, retired CAL FIRE Butte County Unit Chief Bill Sager. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Linda, for having us here
This is an impressive book, and I know you've been working quite a while on it. How do you describe it to people?
Well, Wayne and I both are retired CAL FIRE people, and we ordered evacuations ourselves in the past, and so now we're on the other side. We got evacuated. So I called him up one day and I said, you know, we were evacuated. What do you think about writing a book about our experience? Well, that's how it got started. And then I knew the sheriff from previous times, and I called him up and I said, would you be willing to let us interview you? And he said, well, he was hesitant at first, but we talked, and he got more comfortable. In fact, now he's written into the book himself. And so we wrote the book, and it was a learning experience. It was like peeling an onion. There were so many layers to this story, and
because you had to look back a little, explain what was, and then of course how everything unfolded, and then how many impacts there were. It
was amazing. I mean, not only was there the threat to Oroville, but actually the greater threat to Marysville and Yuba City. They would have been really inundated.
Right.
And then after that all passed, there was a threat to the river itself. The river might have died if it hadn't been for some very, I think, brave DWR people who stayed in the powerhouse and kept it from flooding. That was a huge part of the story. A
lot of heroes, kind of unsung heroes in this whole emergency. I know we've got the anniversary coming up. I had a chance. I haven't read it cover to cover, but I had a chance to look through, and this is very impressive. Not a blame game, just purely presenting the facts. And you had access where a lot of people wouldn't. Let's talk about, you have a book signing coming up Saturday, right? Or Sunday.
Sunday between 11 and 1 at the Amon House in Oroville, which is at the corner of Robinson and Lincoln.
It's a historic home there.
Yes.
So a chance to meet you and find out more. And also I want to send people to your website. You can order it on Amazon, but if you order through the website, you get an autographed copy, right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
And so that's through WayneWilsonArtworks.com.
Okay, and affordable, and again, just a snapshot in time of something that affected so many of our lives. And I want to thank you.
Well, thank you for having me on here. I appreciate it.
We'll be back with more in just a moment.